These are celebrities who were fired from big movie roles, and trust me, you're not ready for the reasons why? Johnny Depp's Hollywood journey hasn't always been smooth sailing. From being the face of iconic franchises to getting dropped faster than Jack Sparrow could down a bottle of rum, Depp's career has seen its fair share of drama. Take Pirates of the Caribbean, for instance. Disney decided to part ways with their beloved captain after personal drama made waves. Fans were outraged and petitions flooded in, but the studio stood firm, leaving Depp's swashbuckling days behind. And then came Fantastic Beasts, where Depp's role as the dark wizard Gellert Grindelwald was recast amidst ongoing legal issues. Warner Brothers politely asked him to step down. And just like that, another major franchise said goodbye to one of Hollywood's most charismatic stars. Despite it all, Depp remains a fan favorite, proving that even when Hollywood closes a door, his devoted supporters are ready to kick it back open. After all, you can take the pirate out of the ship, but you can't take the legend out of Johnny Depp. Megan Fox's exit from the Transformers franchise was a jaw-dropper. After dazzling audiences as Michaela Baines in the first two films, Fox found herself on the chopping block before Transformers. Dark of the Moon. What was the culprit? A candid interview where she compared director Michael Bay to a certain infamous historical figure. She described working with him as akin to being on a set run by a nightmare dictator. And let's just say, that didn't sit well with the powers that be. The fallout was swift. Steven Spielberg allegedly told Bay to let her go. And just like that, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley stepped in as Sam's new love interest. Despite Fox's claims that she chose to leave, it was clear that her outspoken nature had ruffled some serious feathers. However, all was not lost. Years later, Fox and Bay reunited for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot, proving that sometimes Hollywood feuds can cool down. Fox learned from her past, and while she may have been sidelined, she's back in action and ready to reclaim her spot in the spotlight. Ryan Gosling's method of acting once led to a rather icy exit. Before he charmed audiences in The Notebook and Barbie, Gosling was slated to play the grieving father in Peter Jackson's The Lovely Bones. Gosling, committed to the role, decided the character should weigh 210 pounds. His tactic? Downing melted Haagen-Dazs. When Gosling showed up on set sporting a 60-pound gain, Jackson wasn't pleased. Gosling was given the boot, later quipping, "Then I was fat and unemployed." Saoirse Ronan, who starred in the film, recalled being sad that Gosling wouldn't be around but understood the decision. While Gosling believed his weight gain led to his dismissal, writer and producer Fran Walsh said that Jackson felt Gosling was too young to play the father of a teenager. Eventually, Mark Wahlberg took over the role. Despite the setback, Gosling reunited with Ronan in his directorial debut, Lost River, proving that not all Hollywood stories end on a sour note. Kevin Spacey's Hollywood saga is the stuff of legends, just not the good kind. In a plot twist that would make even Frank Underwood raise an eyebrow, Spacey was unceremoniously dropped from Ridley Scott's All the Money in the World just a month before its release. The film was already in the can, but after some serious allegations surfaced, Scott decided to reshoot all of Spacey's scenes with Christopher Plummer, proving that even Oscar winners can be replaced faster than a bad haircut. But that wasn't his only exit. Spacey also got the boot from House of Cards, where he played a power-hungry politician. Netflix pulled the plug on him quicker than you can say toxic work environment, and he ended up owing a staggering $31 million for breaching his contract. Talk about a costly departure. Despite these dramatic exits, Spacey has hinted at a comeback, recently appearing in a low-budget Italian film. So, while he may have been dealt a rough hand, it seems this actor isn't ready to fold just yet. Jenna Ortega's exit from Scream 7 is a plot twist worthy of a horror flick. Just as fans were gearing up for another round of Ghostface antics, Ortega decided to bow out, citing her busy schedule with Wednesday Season 2. Talk about a scheduling issue. It's like trying to juggle chainsaws while walking a tightrope. Impressive, but risky. Her departure came on the heels of her co-star Melissa Barrera being let go due to some debated social media posts. Ortega's timing was impeccable, leaving everyone wondering if she was just trying to dodge the drama. In true Jenna style, she later remarked on the overly sensitive nature of Hollywood, quipping that the industry has become so touchy-feely that it sacrifices honesty for political correctness. "Am I describing world peace?" she joked, hinting at the absurdity of it all. While fans might miss her in the franchise, Ortega is clearly focused on her blossoming career. So, while Ghostface may be lurking, Jenna is off slaying in her own right. Just not in Woodsboro this time. Jonathan Majors' Hollywood tale took a wild turn that even the best screenwriters couldn't script. Once the rising star of the Marvel Universe as Kang the Conqueror, Majors found himself on the wrong side of a courtroom drama. After being found guilty of misdemeanor altercation and improper conduct, Marvel Studios decided to cut ties faster than you can say multiverse. Just like that, his plans for Avengers, the Kang Dynasty went poof. Talk about a plot twist that left fans gasping. But it didn't stop there. Majors also lost his role in 48 Hours in Vegas, where he was set to portray the legendary Dennis Rodman. Lionsgate must have thought, "We don't need this kind of drama." It's like he was starring in a real-life version of Survivor, and unfortunately, he didn't win immunity. Now, while Majors is eyeing a comeback with an indie film called Merciless, one can't help but wonder if he'll be able to conquer this new chapter. After all, Hollywood loves a good redemption story. Just ask any superhero. Stuart Townsend's exit from The Lord of the Rings is a tale that could rival any epic fantasy. Originally cast as Aragorn, Townsend spent 2 months preparing for the role, only to be given the boot just a day before filming kicked off. Talk about a dramatic plot twist. Rumors swirled that he was acting like a prima donna, skipping training sessions and showing up hours late. No one wants to deal with that when you're about to embark on an epic journey through Middle-earth. In his own words, Townsend was shocked, claiming he was told he wasn't working hard enough. "I love to work, I'm a worker," he exclaimed. But apparently his definition of working hard didn't quite align with Peter Jackson's vision. When Viggo Mortensen stepped in to fill those big boots, he probably felt like he just won the lottery, except someone else had already lost their ticket. Despite the abrupt dismissal, Townsend later quipped about not getting his heart broken over it. After all, in Hollywood, sometimes you're the hero, and sometimes you're just left on the cutting room floor. Christian Bale's journey through Hollywood is a wild ride, complete with unexpected exits. Once upon a time, he was set to play Patrick Bateman in American Psycho *. But guess what? He got fired. The role initially went to Leonardo DiCaprio, who had everyone buzzing. But when Leo took a detour for another project, Bale swooped back in like a bat out of hell. Talk about a second chance. It's like being benched only to score the winning goal at the last minute. Then, there's the infamous Terminator Salvation saga. Bale was caught on tape unleashing a tirade on set, threatening to quit if the cinematographer didn't get the boot for stepping into his eyeline. His outburst was so dramatic it could have been a scene from one of his films. While he later apologized, the incident turned into a meme-worthy moment in Hollywood history. Despite these hiccups, Bale remains a powerhouse in film. He's transformed himself for roles like nobody else, proving that sometimes getting fired might just be the plot twist you need to keep your career thriving.